Squeaky and the golden oak. Deep in the heart of the whispering woods stood the great oak tree. Its branches reached up to touch the clouds, and its leaves danced in the breeze. This was the home of Squeaky, a small squirrel with a very big heart. Squeaky loved his tree more than anything in the world. Squeaky spent his mornings exploring the secret nooks and crannies of the great oak. One sunny Tuesday, he found something wonderful tucked inside a hollow knot. It was a hidden stash of perfect golden acorns. They were the crunchiest, sweetest treats in the whole forest. Down on the forest floor, Squeaky's best friends were busy playing. Finny the finch was fluttering between the ferns, and Pip the mouse was scurrying through the tall grass. They were playing a game of forest tag, laughing as they zipped around the roots of the great oak. Suddenly, the woods went very quiet. The birds stopped singing, and the wind stopped blowing. High above the treetops, a large shadow began to circle. It was Harlan, a very grumpy hawk who did not like to share the sky with anyone. Finny and Pip saw the shadow and froze. They were too far from their burrows and too scared to move. Harlan let out a loud cry and started to dive toward the bushes where the two friends were hiding. He looked very big and very scary. Squeaky saw everything from his high branch. His heart went thump, 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 but he knew he had to help. He didn't feel like a small squirrel anymore. He took a deep breath, puffed out his chest, and scrambled down to the lowest branch of the great oak. Just as Harlan reached the bushes, Squeaky stood as tall as he could. He waved his paws and shouted with all his might, "Leave my friends alone!" His voice was so loud and so brave that it echoed through every single leaf of the great oak tree. Harlan the hawk had never been shouted at by a squirrel before. He was so surprised that he forgot all about being grumpy. He flapped his big wings, turned around in the air, and flew away toward the distant mountains, looking quite embarrassed. Finny and Pip ran out from under the mushroom and cheered. "You did it, Squeaky!" cried Pip. Squeaky climbed down to the grass, his heart finally slowing down. He was happy his friends were safe, and he realized that being brave was much easier when you were doing it for others. To celebrate, Squeaky led everyone back up to his secret hollow. He shared his golden acorns with Finny, Pip, and all the other forest neighbors. As they snacked together, Squeaky learned that while acorns are delicious, sharing them with friends is the sweetest treat of all.